In the metals quadrant, gold got off the mat today with a 2-session move higher after posting a 6-week low. Gold is now up 1.5% in the last 2 sessions. You're looking at a high today, 1782.80, a low of about 1758.30. We're up 1.07% on the high and down about 1/3% on the low. We finished around 1778 and change, up about 85 basis points, so just a little bit more than 0.75%. Again, gold was under a ton of pressure until we got this flight to safety boost from the sell-off that we were seeing in assets in general, Chinese assets, European assets, Asia in general, and then of course here in the US, where every asset was being sold, whether it was stocks, whether it was commodities, whether it was cryptocurrencies, and the only things that were working were those flight to safety assets. That flight to safety narrative gave crude yesterday's bid, and then in turn is giving a little bit of a bid today. Certainly no reason to sell off gold with what we're seeing in the equity markets today, which was more weakness mixed in with a little bit of a low volume bounce. As we wait for the Fed meeting to come to a close and we get the conclusion or the decision from the Fed meeting, are they going to announce a taper? Are they not going to announce a taper? What's going to happen to the value of the dollar will matter for the direction of gold over the next few days. Gold certainly has not broken back out. It is still under pressure overall. But that Fed meeting will matter for the direction of gold because it will matter for the direction of interest rates. It will matter for the strength or the weakness of the dollar, and certainly will matter for the inflation narrative, which is a lot of what drove gold up in the first place prior to the sell-off that we saw last week, was the inflation narrative and the potential for gold to be an inflation hedge. But today we had a little bit of a rebound for gold, getting up off the mat for a 2-session move higher.